We are finally in the year 2021, which means GTA 5 is going to be getting another edition at the end of this year. The GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced Edition will be coming out in the second half of 2021. At the moment, we really don't know a whole bunch, at least officially from Rockstar, but in the latest GTA Online update, there were some lines of code that were added to the game files that were very interesting, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at in today's video. So the only official information we know so far is from Rockstar's Newswire a couple of months ago when they first announced it. They announced that Michael, Franklin, and Trevor are coming to a new generation of consoles in the second half of 2021. And the only little bit of information we got was that the new generation versions will feature a range of technical improvements, visual upgrades, and performance enhancements to take advantage of the latest hardware. And as for GTA Online, they only mentioned in this paragraph, towards the middle, they say GTA Online will continue on to the new generation with new updates, including additional GTA content that is only exclusive to the new consoles and PC. Now, there's new information that comes from the Cayo Perico update. This is coming from FunMW2. He digs around in the game files, finds this sort of stuff, but he said there were some new structs that were added with the recent update relating to the standalone version, and one of them is the Rage message base, which is actually from Red Dead Redemption 2's Rage version. Basically, what they're saying here in this top part is that, kind of like we expected, this next edition of GTA 5 will be utilizing Red Dead Redemption 2's Rage version. That's like the game engine basically the game runs on. GTA 5 and GTA Online ran on the old Rage engine, where this new update will probably run on the newest Rage update, which would mean we'll probably get a lot of quality of life changes that were noticed in Red Dead Redemption 2. But some of the other structs that were listed, we have go-to page message. We have the landing page for story mode, because we obviously know story mode is going to be involved in this. This isn't just going to be an online thing. There's a decision page, a complete the decision page if you are a first-time user, if you're not transferring your account. And speaking of transferring your account, the most important one, I think, is that next one has character to transfer decision page. We'll talk on that in a second. Signed in, decision page, story mode available page, and then whatever windfall received page. And like Fun says at the bottom, the interesting one is that character to transfer page, which seems to confirm that character transfers will be available once the enhanced edition eventually releases. Now, that's actually very big news, because if character transfers are a thing, that might mean this enhanced edition will cost money if you're using it for the GTA Online portion. Now, on PC, that brings up some very interesting discussion, because like, if you're on PC, are you going to have to rebuy the game again if you want to play the same GTA Online, but just on a better engine? On consoles, it's a little bit different, but it definitely is something to be aware of on PC. But as far as consoles, this may be something, yeah, you have to either start fresh on this new GTA Online or transfer your character, much like going from the 360 and PS3 to the PS4 and Xbox One. When the next generation of GTA 5 came out back then, when it released first person view and all that, we had to transfer our characters over, and Rockstar made it fairly easy to do that. So I'm not going to be too worried as far as like the logistics of it all, but it is something that I don't know, I guess I wasn't maybe expecting us to have to start over or transfer our characters to it. I thought it would just be maybe an update to GTA Online, but maybe because there is that character transfer decision line, maybe it's going to be a totally new sort of download, a totally new game. Although as far as the PC version goes, you know, Fun did say he is thinking that PC players will just receive it as a new title update. I would hope that's the case, because I would not want to have to buy GTA Online again just to get the better graphics Now, as far as what the Red Dead Redemption 2 Rages version would bring, what changes to expect, one of the head admins actually in the GTA forums gave us maybe some insight as to what those changes could be. Graphics will be the biggest. I mean, if you just look at GTA 5 compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, you can see a huge leap in graphics. Hopefully, that's what the main part of this enhanced version will be, bringing those Red Dead Redemption 2 graphics to GTA. He does say, though, don't necessarily expect mechanics changes, that are in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's probably just going to make the game better looking, more optimized, run better on newer machines. I mean, with the Cayo Perico DLC that just came out on a 3090 with a top-of-the-line AMD CPU, I was getting like 30 FPS in some parts. And I was only running the game at 1080p, so that's definitely not good. So hopefully the new engine can fix some of that. But as far as like those new mechanics, someone mentioned, oh, it'd be awesome to get like the fist fighting from Red Dead Redemption 2. And yeah, that would be great, but I wouldn't really be expecting new mechanics like that. I don't know how easy it would be to port that over into GTA, and it would be great because fist fighting in GTA at the moment is not that good, but it's definitely not something I would be expecting. And then just to sort of add on to that, Fun sort of says the same thing here, responding to someone. He's not expecting much. He's sort of setting a more realistic set of expectations. Just maybe some performance and graphics improvements. UI could actually be improved. I think, at least for GTA Online, one of the things that Rockstar should definitely improve is just the whole like UI and user interface, like calling people on the phone. I feel like that's just such outdated, especially since we have the interaction menu. I do hope they change maybe some quality of life stuff like that. He also mentions, we're probably just going to see the game run better and have maybe more polished textures, maybe even 4K textures. And he says things like that, those sort of improvements would likely facilitate the process of making future content. Although it's not out of the realm of possibilities that Rockstar don't add new mechanics, because with the new gen versions, for the PS4 and Xbox One, they did add a bunch of new first person mechanics. So it is possible, but I definitely think, like he mentioned, just keep realistic expectations and don't be expecting a whole bunch. But that's everything that we sort of learned. I think the biggest one is that character transfer. Were you expecting to have to transfer your character to a new version of the game? Or were you like me and just hoping that it would be a title update? I definitely am curious to hear your guys' thoughts on that particular detail in the comment section below. The only other thing I'm sort of worried about is the price. Obviously, we have this expanded enhanced version, but we also have the standalone GTA Online version. I'm assuming that standalone GTA Online version is going to be sort of the expanded and enhanced version, but just for GTA Online. But again, as far as price goes, like, what is this all going to be? We know the GTA, that standalone version, is going to be free for the first 3 months on the PS5. But as far as the Xbox One X or whatever it's called, and then PC, I'm sure it'll cost, $10-20. What is that expanded enhanced version of GTA 5 going to cost? Is that going to cost another $30? Definitely a lot more questions to be answered here. Hopefully, since we're now in 2021, Rockstar get on that and give us some more information, because they do say the second half of 2021. Technically that's like July, so it's not too far off. And I do think a lot of us in the community would like to know. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If anything does come out, anything else or new comes out regarding the enhanced version or even the standalone version of GTA Online, I will of course let you guys know. So hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.